What's up, Internet? My name is Adam. Today is Tuesday, September 27th, and this is Hot Button Hashtags. Now, today is kind of an important day, and it's a day that many of you might not even know exists. See, today is National Voter Registration Day. Did you know that there are about 219 million Americans who are eligible to vote, but only about 146 million of those are actually registered to vote? That means that over 70 million people in our country, about 20% of our country's entire population, are eligible to vote, but don't because they're not even registered. Now, I am a huge voting fan. My wife and I are what they call super voters. Like, we vote in everything. Every election, we vote in because this is a big deal to us. And the reason that voting's a big deal is that I genuinely believe that our government, the elected officials that we elect, are our representation. I don't believe that we just elect good people to go and do a good job. I believe that those people represent us, the people, that they work for us. And frankly, I want to have a say in the people that we hire to do that job. And voting is the main way that I feel we have that say. And I know that in an election like this one, where it's so hotly contested and both sides are very polarizing, that it can be easy to say, you know what, I'm just not gonna vote. But please don't do that. Please vote, even if it takes you extra time and extra research, putting in extra work to figure out who you're going to vote for. Voting, in my opinion, is one of the greatest things that we as Americans get to do. In fact, I love the quote by Franklin Roosevelt, where he says, "Nobody will ever deprive the American people of the right to vote except for the American people by not voting." And I think that is so true, that voting, if you remember back to Iraq, remember after when Iraq had their first elections, and in the news there were all those people with like ink on their finger, and it was such a big deal because for the first time they were getting to cast a ballot. Like, we get to do that in this country all of the time. Like, every election, we get to do that thing that they were walking days to do, that they were so proudly showing ink on their finger that they could do. We get to do that. That's part of normal life in America. And to not vote because you're not even registered, to me is just... to me, it's just crazy. And so if you are watching this video and you are not registered to vote, I want to encourage you, please go to nationalvoterregistrationday.com. Registering is so simple. You can do it online. It's so easy. Please take the time, go register, and this November, maybe for the very first time, cast your vote, because your voice matters, your vote matters, and voting in America is the way we let our voice be heard. So thank you so much for watching this video. As you can tell, voting is something that I really am passionate about, and I love that, because I'm not passionate about either of our two presidential candidates this election, but that still doesn't diminish the fact that I believe voting is so important. I think that it's important that we are informed voters, and I think it's important that we are involved voters. So if you're not registered, go register to vote, and we will see you on Thursday with Matt's video.